Hey guys, this is Frogz Master 595. This video is going to be remembered for two reasons. One is because it's a good video, the other reason I think you'll know. Alright, so you see we got a Frogz review. It's Good Vibrations. I don't think there's ever been a review on a Good Vibrations Frogz. You got all those Into Club Frogz reviews, and that's good and all. Into Club's a good Frogz. But I don't think we've seen a Good Vibrations Frogz review. So that's good. There's plenty of videos of Good Vibrations, especially the green one, but none that look as good as this green one. Yeah, look how nice this button is. It's just... that's a good button. I got some stuff to talk about with this guy, though. But as you could see, I got his box here because I'm trying to keep the boxes again. We'll see how that works. I wouldn't be surprised if they just get thrown out again, but I at least will try not to do it to the Frogz boxes, but the boxes really take up the space. I got all my other boxes pretty much under my bed. I've got one other Frogz box. Here it is. It's missing the Frogz thing, so I think you know what's going to happen to it. Clearly, it's NFL Frogz box. This was from the Washington Redskins. Oh, and there's the box, the Guitar Gang chick. You should not be mad that I did that because it already does not have something on it, and that makes it fine. Anyway, in case you did get mad about that, let's go back to the stuff that I will not throw around everywhere. Probably. I don't know. We'll see what happens in the future. It's a joke. Okay. Yeah, we're going to get back into those 2018 Frogz Master times now that we're in our second half of 2022. You don't believe me? Just you wait. It's going to happen. All right. So, Frogz. Gemmy Frogz, I should say, is 2022 has proven to be the year for Frogz, I guess. I don't know. There's many reasons as to why you could say that, actually. One of which being because old man Joe. Okay, let's go to the Frogz now. He better show actually, he has to show this one in a Frogz mech video. That will then become a better video than this, but this is going to be the best video of Good Vibrations until then. Okay, so obviously this is what you would call a peak Frogz, I think. We have, our two words that we always got to use now for everything. Those two words being mid and peak. Now, as the word used for bad, I think that could just still be bad because it's easy enough, it's simple. But we're going to be using the words mid and peak probably forever because they feel like words that are going to stay forever. They probably won't. Anyway, okay, so should I keep him in the box right now? I guess I will because, look at this. You might think his box is like perfect. But it is actually bent over here. Very noticeable. And you kind of see it there. But it's more importantly that you could see it there. But it's very shiny. It's not faded whatsoever. And I do not like it when these boxes get faded, and a lot of them have. I would assume because of the sun just shining on them every day. Or almost every day, anyway. Clearly, this was one that stayed in either a closet or some dark area, or it was in a storage thing. Probably that. But there's definitely many Frogz that have probably just sat in sunlight. My shiny red double went down to Georgia must have had that experience, I would think. Because it's not just the eyes that are weird, the hat is very weird on that one. And I think the violin is a little bit. Or fiddle. I don't know. I think it's the same. Actually, I don't think it is, but whatever. We're getting off topic. Sort of. Good vibrations. He really is a very good Frogz, actually. The mechanism in particular is just very nice to watch. And it just fits very well with the song. I couldn't see this having a different mech than what it has, to be honest. Like, really? Like, think about this with any other mech. It does not work nearly as good. It really needed its own mech. And there's no other Frogz that moves like this. I know that there's plenty that move their head back and forth, but there's none that move the arms quite like this. Like with the head moving like this in the pattern that it's doing it. And technically, yeah, it's moving its arms the way that my Sharona or whatever does, but there's a bit of a difference there. But overall, it's a completely different thing. I need my Sharona. It'll be good when I can do a review on that. Also, I need a yellow one of this. And hey, this was my 100th Frogz. I thought that it was my 100th 100th burst. Yeah, I'm glad that it actually was my 100th. My 101st was the Washington Redskins in the club. So, he basically is perfect. I mean, his arms are kind of splitting, but it's not the worst. Although I'm getting that feeling from this one that those arms are going to get much worse pretty quickly. I'm also getting the feeling that the button will get bad pretty quickly. Now I could just completely stop putting my hand over it and using something else, but I don't know. I feel like that is gonna be hard to do because I could use a tissue, although I feel like that's way too thin. Maybe a napkin. But again, it's gonna gonna have to just keep some random napkin just to turn them on. I could use clothing though. I feel like that would probably be the best thing to do. Of course, if I'm gonna do some upload on it, at least when it's like an upload of just the item activated. Yeah, I want to make sure that I'm not using the clothing to do it, because that's just gonna look a little weird, I think. Any other time, though, I might want to do that, if I want to keep that button looking super good. But look, besides the arms, he is perfect. There's nothing wrong with him. I expected him to work perfect. Almost all the good vibration Frogz do, but a lot of them have the arms that are splitting. They're not actually split, but there are a lot of them that have the arms splitting. I wonder if those split kind of quick because the head is moving with them. Maybe. I don't know if that has anything to do with it. I'm not really sure. His head isn't splitting. Most of the time, those aren't. I feel like the wire coming off of the head on these would be pretty rare, too, because these ones don't have that very fast-moving head like the Into Clubs and the Save Horse Ride a Cowboys, ones like that. It's not quite as fast, I feel like. Again, probably because it's moving with the arms a lot of the times. That would probably have something to do with it. Now, his design is, it's very cool. Of course it is. It's very nice to look at. And also, it's fuzzy, and that's very good. I feel like I like the fuzzy Good Vibrations Frogz more than the shiny ones. I'm pretty confident on that. Like, 100%, really. But I don't know. When I get a shiny one in person, that could change. But I think kind of everybody would say the fuzzy one looks nicer. especially with the face. I mean, besides that, the thing basically looks the same, I guess, but I think the shiny ones usually have a lower pitch. Although this one's pitch isn't too high, but it's not the lowest. 90s, dances and sings, good vibrations, try me. I showed this already, but yeah, feeling fine in that. Frogz, rocket, rabbit, ribbit. 3 years and up. Does it say and up? 3 years and above, I'm sorry. What does that say? Recommended? Yeah, I think so. 3AA included. Duracell. Because of that Duracell being there, it makes me think all the Frogz had the Duracell batteries. Which I'm pretty sure they did, actually. 90% of the time. See how clean this is? You can tell that it's bent, though. Right there. You can see it. But look at this. Press their button and watch them bust some move on you. 90s. Dude, check them out. Frogz jam to the funky beat. 80s. Gnarly to the max. Yo, because they got the clothes, the moves, the style. Hip-hop. For real, yo. Collect them all. Party over the hill and country. It is not the one that says poker. That might be a little concerning, because this one doesn't say poker on it. Why is that? Although, Good Vibrations did come out in January 2005, I think. Which means that poker was added on here. Yeah, you see that? www.gemmy.com. Oh, that was back when Gemmy was good. Oh. Same thing. The red looks very nice on these 90s Frogz boxes. All of the Frogz boxes, I would say, look good. I don't know about a ranking on those. I don't know which one looks the best, really. I wouldn't say the hip-hop one, though. I know that, because that's just, it's a lot of gray on that, and I don't think that's as appealing. I don't know if it'd be the 80s, actually. That's got blue on it, but I feel like it might be this one, but I want to see what I would want to see what the poker one looks like. The over-the-hill one, I actually like quite a bit. I don't know. But hey, Good Vibrations. I'm going to have to play them for this, I guess. Only one time, though. That's how we do it. Almost all the time. Besides this box being a little bent, it is perfect. I don't think I've had a better looking Frogz box. I think this is probably the best one I've had. Now, I guess you'd probably think that I'd only be getting Frogz now with the boxes. Well, yeah, that's not really going to work probably, but we'll see. I mean, I guess I could get ones that I already have and just get them with the boxes, and then I gotta decide what I'm gonna do with the duplicate. I don't know. Sometimes thinking about that is just a little scary, maybe a little sad. Because do I keep the new one that might look better, that probably would look better, especially with the button? Or, you know, would I get rid of it right away? Because if I'm going to keep the new one, then the old friend has to go. One that potentially I would have had for almost a decade. Which, in 2023, good few of my Frogz are going to be turning 10. From their life with me, anyway. I like how I said life. Yeah, look, in here, it's not dusty at all. And I haven't cleaned out of here. It's just not dusty. You probably would not believe me with this, but it is not dusty back here. It's not. It's crazy. It really isn't. So I'll keep him out of the box now. I'll keep his box like that because that looks so cool. Alright, so very nice Frogz. Everybody really likes this Frogz. I feel like it's between this one and Unbelievable that people say is the best 90s Frogz. Probably didn't say that this was a 90s Frogz yet, but it's obvious. The 90s Frogz are very good, just like all of the Frogz, pretty much. But then there's those old Christmas ones, and those Christmas ones are mid. I'm just joking, they're not mid. Anyway. Black belt, that's nice. I didn't realize that this was underwear. I don't know why, it's kind of easy to tell. I guess I thought it was a shirt or something, or a part of the pants, which is, that's a little stupid, but it's underwear. You can tell, especially with the top here. That's pretty cool. Unique. Got a little design here with the pants, that's nice. Kind of baggy, that's cool too. And then just his necklace, it feels so good with him. Like, this is one of the best Frogz with necklace. It's one of the best uses of the Frogz necklace. I feel like this necklace was probably used before the Frogz, but I don't know, maybe not. But look how nice this necklace looks. It looks so pretty. Yeah, you like looking at that, don't you? Got a bit of fluff up there, but you like looking at that. He's so clean. He's got very soft, fuzzy skin. There's a good amount of fuzzy Frogz that just feel kind of hardened and don't look quite as saturated. This guy, clearly, he is still with it. I mean, you could tell by just me moving him. I'm making some of you a little bit hungry right now, probably. I don't know why I said it like that, but I did. And I'm not going to take it back. I think that was good. That was good what I said. Alright, his face is very good. He is a happy Frogz. And his hat is good. This part kind of sticks up a bit, but it's starting not to. It's starting to stay down, so that's good. And he doesn't really have, like, the top, you know, where there's, like, a little circle. He doesn't really have that. He's got this, like, this line here. It's like I don't think it's a rubber material. I didn't realize that this, like, was a thing. I didn't realize it was a different material. I don't know. But his hat might be a bit off. Maybe I can make it look a little better. You never know. There's, like, nothing bad to say about him. He was a teeny bit corroded, but still mostly not, which is shocking. I've gotten quite a few Frogz that had, like, the dead, almost dead store batteries in them, and they're just not corroded at all. It's crazy. Of course, there have been some where they've definitely been corroded. Going back way into 2013 in the summer. I believe it was July. Red, yeah. That. Jeez, that was corroded. And thinking about it, that was back in 2013. It was like... I mean, it was like... How many years then? Like... I'm trying to think. Probably like... 7? I mean, 7.5, I don't know, like, that's not too many years. Looking back in 2013, it wasn't that long ago when that Frogz was in the store. But that was still very corroded. I think a couple shiny Frogz were probably in stores in 2005, though. And that definitely could have been one of them, since that was a good selling Frogz. Kind of obvious that it would be. Who would have thought that the uh, Frogz show man says Purple in the Club bestseller frog. No way, that's impossible. That's just such a surprise. I hope everybody knew that was going to be said as the most sold frogs, because it's very obvious that it was, and there's no way there was another Frogz that topped it. And then there's all the YouTube videos, of course. Rapping Barney, Ghetto Frog, Frog Pimp, 50 Cent Frog. You know all of them. This guy don't got videos like that, but I feel like he probably sold okay. He probably did. I would say that he most likely did. And if he didn't, well, I don't know. Look at his tag. His tag looks nice, too. It is a very nice tag. Oh, yeah. That's a good tag. Anyway, I guess I'm going to play him. I don't know. I'm going to do it in the box, out of the box. I'll do one of them in the box, and I'll do one out, I guess. Whatever. I'll do that. Turn them around a bit, maybe, I guess. Here you go. Oh, how is the song? I don't know. The song's kind of okay. Of course, it's fun. It's good. It's a Frogz song. All Frogz songs are cool, I guess. Here we go. Dramatic pause. Okay. Alright. Now you can see him out of the box with him going. You could probably hear those arms splitting. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, very nice. I love hearing it. It's very good. I feel like it's my favorite 90s Frogz. There's Unbelievable, and he's got to be number 2. But I feel like I like him more, but obviously, sometimes when I get new Frogz, especially when they're more distinct ones, unique ones, more rare ones, that will make me like it more than some other one that I've had for a while. And I've had Unbelievable for a year now. Got him in July of last year. And that was a very good time. I loved unboxing him. But I loved unboxing him too. And that unboxing video was also different. Yeah. I feel like I like Good Vibrations more. I think that I'm going to like the yellow one more. I'll get that one, don't worry. I do think I'll like the yellow one more. I think everybody likes the yellow one more. Like, that, actually, I think is pretty... maybe confidently better than Unbelievable, but, like, here, I think I like him more than Unbelievable. But you're going to see a review of Unbelievable really soon, though. I don't know. It's the Frogz. It's my favorite Gemmy series, so that's always changing. Like, I want to get a definite answer out, but, like, I don't know. It's like with the 80s Frogz. Clearly, it's between Whip It and My Sharona, as I think that's how it is with everybody. And with 90s, I think with everybody, pretty much, it's down to Good Vibrations and Unbelievable. I really don't know what more people would say there. I feel like it's very split, I would think. Same goes for Whip It and My Sharona with the 80s series. I don't know there. I don't. Like, I have a Whip It Frogz, but I don't have the blue one. And we know how the blue one is looked at in the community. That he is everybody's... You know that's true. That frog is everybody's B. Clearly, that's the one that people have talked about for 15 years. Pretty much at this point. Maybe not quite 15, maybe like 13, but it's getting close. You know how people feel with that one. Like, My Sharona, it's not quite as like that. Maybe with the orange. Actually, maybe a little bit more with the green, just because, I don't know. Like, orange My Sharona is more rare than blue Whip It, but blue Whip It is still more of a thing with people. But still, I feel like those two are probably very split with the community, and I don't know which one I'd like more. I'm going to say Good Vibrations here, but I don't know. I've heard Unbelievable. I've watched Unbelievable many times, but I just don't know. I should know now. I've had him for a while now. I think I've had him for a month. But I don't know. But hey, this review is long. Oh boy. You're going to see some a little bit later, though, so you should be happy. You should say, yay, that's good. And also, when you come back to this video, you'll be saying another yay for another reason. Alright, I will bring up something here, but I'll probably do a video about it because I think that would be interesting to do. Maybe, I don't know. But this guy seems to have a problem. He glitches. I'm going to put it at that. And I hope it doesn't happen to this one, but I could see it really, really happening. Really could see that happening, actually. Like a lot. I'm not joking. I'm not joking about that at all. We'll get into that later, though. This is getting long. Although, it's still significantly shorter than the freaking On the Road Again Frogz review. I'm sorry about that. I feel like I want to delete that crap and re-upload it. I probably will do that, to be honest. Because this one, at least in the majority, I talked about him and Frogz. That one spiraled into things. Okay. Alright. That's the thingy. You know what's funny? In probably like years and years, all these reviews will get remade again. But that's the cool thing about the reviews. They're a generational thing. Did that make sense? I don't know. I hope it did. Let's put him back in the box so we can say peace with him in the box because he looks cool. And let's turn him because that looks good. All right. There you go. Oh, turn that a bit. There we go. Thanks for watching. Peace.